Don't we all just miss this area? I'm finally back home, guys. Hold on, before I make my entrance, I want you guys to try to guess where am I gonna come out from? We got that door in the back, the right side, maybe behind the beanbags. I'll give everyone some time to guess, and if you guys don't guess it right, you gotta like and subscribe instantly. Yeah, there's no way you guessed that right. There's no way anyone guessed that I will descend from the heavens magically on my beanbag chair. Yeah, go ahead and like up. Everybody start liking the video. Let's start off with the good news, and that is I am back to my main setup. I even made a few upgrades, so it's looking more beautiful than ever right now, and I'm no longer nerfed. That's great. All right, now let's get to the actual point of this video. The amount of comments I've been seeing about this whole Citra Nosey Animatronic thing is crazy. So when I searched it up, it turns out that there's this TikToker named Citra that is creating a real life animatronic. This ain't a joke. He's showing footage of like metal legs in his garage. I didn't watch any of these. Look at the views though. 60 million, 40 million. No wonder why I've been seeing so many comments talking about this. It's popular as hell. There has to be a twist though. I've never watched any of these. I was busy out of the country. I finally got back and I can research it. From just looking at it, it appears that the whole nosy animatronic thing starts here, because before that he's just drawing stuff and then out of nowhere he's showing like his garage. Progress report number 1. Hashtag the Walton files, hashtag welding, hashtag FNAF. Okay, let's see what everyone's freaking out about. That's a pretty intense looking workshop you got set up. Yeah, this guy's pretty serious about this. That music is really creepy. I don't know about you guys, but I don't like that type of music. This guy's a phenomenal artist, I gotta hand it to him. This is like straight out of a FNAF game. Like, he got full-on blueprints ready. What are those measurements? 4, 3? Oh, he's really about to build this. That's impressive. I'm just impressed so far. I gotta admit, it's looking pretty intense. Like, that's looking legit. Solid, heavy steel. Nails are kind of sharp. I'm kind of concerned about the details that he got going on here. Like, what's with those springs going inside the hand? Do you actually want to make this like a functional robot? This guy is talented though. To make an arm like that, the question is, does it even function? Doesn't look like he can. Oh. Okay, he got the wrist down. It can even turn like to the side. Oh no. That's a pretty big hand as well. Compare that to his hand. This is an adult human hand right here, and it's getting like dwarfed by that metal. Okay, why is it so big? I gotta take out my FNAF bias, because we played FNAF and we see animatronics as like a bad thing. Like, heavy metal robots are always a scary thing to us because of FNAF. The intention is the most important thing. Like, why is he building it? Is it just for fun, really? He just decided to build a big ass animatronic with sharp fingers. He could have started with like a small, you know, minifigure that can function, dance, something less intense. Still not bad so far, okay? What do you mean minor blood?
I just got finished installing these little piston screws on top of the wrists. Just a little visual detail, they're not really functional, but they link up to the wrists.
Yo, we're at progress report number 3. And this dude's already bleeding. William Afton, sponsor him, bro. Yeah, let's hope this guy doesn't have a daughter.
One of the first things I installed was these real life spring locks, like gate latches almost, into the arms and also the legs. I think I have like 4 in the legs, 3 in the arms. Yeah, there they are. But yeah, one of them went off on me a few minutes ago. I had to super glue it real quick, but it's like a pretty sizable.
Now I'm like worried for him. He's harming himself with this machinery. Why'd you even add the spring locks? Was that necessary? Is it just another style thing he wants to add because he's inspired by FNAF? If I'm being honest, I don't even know how spring locks work entirely. I just know they're dangerous because of FNAF. Spring locks are a mechanism that allows animatronic suits to be converted into wearable costumes by using compressed springs to retract the internal endoskeleton, making space for a human to fit inside. I hope this guy isn't planning on wearing this. He just proved this is like dangerous in real life. That looks really painful. That's putting it in perspective like never before. He just had like a small accident. Imagine all those spring locks going off while you're wearing the suit.
Get really loose when they get hot or wet. Let's see if I can set one off for you guys so you can see.
No! Careful, bro!
Yeah, all it takes is like a little tiny bit of pressure. And they
They get set off from a little bit of pressure or if they get wet. So Scott really did his research when he made FNAF. Like, he went in deep. Okay, it shoots out, but at least the back end of that screw that got shot out isn't sharp. Look at it.
Yeah, I'll probably unwind all these, or just like just let the tension out so I'm not
definitely unwind them, bro.
Hand there. I don't even know what I was
for your
doing.
own safety.
Progress update number 4.
Still on the arms and legs.
Right now I'm working on the legs of the suit that I'm building. Last night I pulled an all-nighter in the garage, just welding this thing up, and I'm definitely feeling it
dedicated?
now.
You're losing sleep over this? What is he planning? I wouldn't even trust touching that.
I'm gonna walk you through what I did though, because I'm pretty proud of it. I installed these 2 hydraulics here.
Oh, so now his foot can go like that, right?
Toes, and connected them at the base of the ankle, which is welded to the foot. And that provides
honestly
some
so
hydraulic
impressive.
resistance to toe movement, which was needed because the toes would rattle when I would maneuver the foot and the leg, and it was just kind of annoying. So I figured we'll just secure these with hydraulics, and then that'll give it a lot of tension in the foot.
Imagine getting something stuck between that.
That's 4 sets of
Like,
hydraulics.
imagine this robot steps on your foot.
hydraulic.
That's worse than someone stepping on your foot with cleats. I just want to know how heavy that is, though. How heavy is it? So he's planning to make this whole thing actually walk?
Backwards, which will let it
it's got to be harder than that.
low, like this, when it's load bearing, and it'll be kind of springy.
Oh no, this thing can pull off that Michael Jackson thing where he leans forward. FNAF IRL coming soon.
Extra detail, but I riveted this steel onto the leg. I think I'm going to add some more detail to the outer shell of the
No, I think that's
suit,
enough detail,
just
man.
because it feels a little hollow right now, and we can fill it out and make it look a little bit better.
An endoskeleton.
Didn't do too much else with the hands.
I don't think that's an endo, but there's no way you can wear that. It's not going to be like a wearable thing, so we don't have to be concerned about someone wearing it and getting into a spring lock failure. How heavy?
Hold up the weight. The weight and balance of this thing, I calculated out to,
it's like he's actually answering me.
950, it's like 950 something pounds. Just given the materials I bought and I plan on using, and the height, it clocks in around 9'2", and that's including these little antennae ears that we have going on.
9 feet? This thing is gonna be 9 foot. To put that in perspective, it's off camera. That puts it in perspective pretty well. I think it goes through my roof. Hey, that's bad news and good news. For me, the good news part is it can't really fit through my doors. How is it gonna get in? Is it gonna... Oh, might break through the wall. It's just tough to picture that something that big can have good mobility. Like, there's no way he's gonna make it be able to move. It's probably just gonna be like a big old statue. Can't believe how he's actually just casually creating Bonnie.
A praying mantis almost, like with like a very insectoid look. So it's going to be a combination of both those things.
I
At
hate
least
insects.
the endoskeleton. If I end up making an outer shell for the project, it'll most likely be my take on Bond from the Walton Files. So a blue rabbit. I'm pretty sure it'll be blue, and I might even make a few suits that it can that will, go on this endoskeleton.
So you can equip different skins on it. That's cool.
Get white, it might be Shaw, and I think that if I can build something like this, I might as well give it as many outfits as I can, just to...
Don't give it teeth. The interior is removable and will allow for you to fit inside. Still need to work on the spring locks, and the metal is kind of sharp in general, so probably not a great idea right now. Oh, so he's actually about to make it wearable where he can go inside. No, he has to be part trolling. This project gotta be just to freak people out. I gotta go into the other progress reports to see if he's actually going 100%. But so far, it's looking so detailed. See, in my head, I thought, like, if I want to protect myself from this, if it actually escapes and has the ability to move around, I was like, maybe I can hit it with a 1-2. Hit it with like one of those good old Power Ranger kicks or something. But as soon as he mentioned that it's about to be 9 feet tall, that's where it's getting serious. 9 feet of heavy metal is probably not gonna take any damage from any human like force, if he keeps making it like super durable. Oh, he upgraded its knees. Damn, that was like the only weak spot. I thought of kicking it in its knee and maybe it would have broken off because that metal is thin. See, before the robot had like arthritis, now it's actually stable. It doesn't have knee problems anymore. I'm just trying to think of a weakness. Does he actually bump this music while he's working? I feel like 9 feet tall wouldn't even fit in his garage. He has to continue it outside. Look, that's just the legs. The knees are around there, which is around like his stomach. Add the torso and the head. That thing's about to like go through the roof. Reference images for my current project. No, why can it sneak? Why is he trying to make it sneak? It can crouch that low, but it's so tall. So even if it's crouched that low, that's still like my height. That looks like it's getting ready for a sprinting stance. You guys know how when someone's like ready to run, his toes start pressing on the ground like that because he's trying to like push off? This dude Citra actually added that characteristic. Guys, let's not panic too early. First of all, how is he gonna make it move on its own? He's gonna need a remote control or something. And it's too heavy to be moving fast. So we can just outrun it.
The intention wasn't for it to be worn, but now that I've been working on it, I made it so that this interior,
the whole thing can just be pulled out?
Screws from the ankle, and when you remove that, there is enough room to have somebody inside.
You can fit someone inside, but you can't really wear it. I'm just looking at it. Look at the way the legs get more and more tight as it goes down towards the ankle. Where would your foot be placed when you wear this? It's not a proper suit at all. He said you can fit someone in there, which makes it even creepier. Like if you want to shove someone in there, yeah, he'll fit, but it won't be like proper. It'll probably be the most uncomfortable thing ever. Those are the thighs. He's still on the legs.
These are roughly...
Wait, what's with that creepy doll? Is that blood? Let's hope that's not blood.
His crouched position, so he will be massive. Definitely hitting that estimated like 10 foot.
Oh, so we went up. He added more height. This dude can have like the greatest, most intense Halloween pranks ever. If he puts that in the street staring at someone.
You can always use some advice or help from you guys.
You don't need help. How'd you get this far? I don't think anyone knows how to build an animatronic. No one else made it this far.
What that looks like is a 110-pound spring in each thigh.
I thought that was a tube.
These will be connected to the frames.
That's like the biggest spring I've ever seen. He's working in like a terrifying setting as well. Garage open in the middle of the night. It's just pitch blackness out there. Why are you doing this to yourself?
And a new shipment of spring locks came, so we have about 55 more spring locks. I've been thinking about how this thing will move, what that looks like, and a lot of comments are, will it move? How fast will it be? Now, the plan is to just focus on the articulation and the actual build itself.
Yeah, that's true.
I start worrying about
making it move is a whole nother like complex thing. He can't get to that yet. He has to first make it stand. Like I'm still not really worried because making an animatronic this size seems impossible. He's doing great so far. The legs are down, but he needs a whole torso, which is going to be heavier than all this, and he has to make sure the legs hold up that torso.
I think it might be more of a runner than a walker. Just give me that.
What?
And the legs, but we'll see. We can't really tell.
How can it run but not walk?
Making the hips.
So he's just gonna go all in. This thing is about to be chasing people down. I just refuse to believe something this big can sprint. Look, he's right. He is making it like a runner. This thing is gonna be running track while it's crouched. It's like taller than me. Is there a person you dislike perchance? Yes, there is. I'm making new feet. These will be faster. Didn't you learn anything from the games? That's what I'm saying. Okay, I'm hoping this doll is not haunted, like some Annabelle type stuff, because if the spirit from that doll leaves and goes into the animatronic, it's over. Oh, finally. He's up during the day and not working at like 3 a.m. in the darkness. Oh, and he has a dog. How cute. What is he pointing at? What are you trying to tell us here? I didn't get that. It's also raining like crazy. He better hope none of that moisture touches the spring locks. Oh, he has 2 dogs. No, I'm feeling so bad that they gotta like watch him build this terrifying machine. Yo, that poor dog knows it's over. He wants help, look. Okay, the whole vibe of this video is different. He's not talking or commentating over it, and there's just muffled creepy music playing in the background. His whole life is about to become a VHS tape. He just set off one of the spring locks. That still needs a decent amount of force. You gotta push it with your finger to set it off. I don't get how some moisture or some water can just set it off. What happened to the music? I thought that was a pistol for a second. Are you gonna arm this thing with a pistol? That kind of looks like a gun. He's just showing us so many different parts. I'm not a mechanic or like a sculptor, so I don't know what any of this means. He was like pointing at the paper. I don't know what you're doing, bro. All I know is you shouldn't go like 100% with this. And if you do, don't add all these details. Why are you adding spring locks in every single part of the suit? Yeah, without talking, I'll have no idea what you're doing. Oh, that's the foot, the new foot that makes him go faster because he wants this thing to sprint. I'm just trying to understand why his whole like garage setup keeps getting darker and darker every video. I'm not gonna count the last one. That was sunlight.
For Nosey, these are the old ones. The new feet though are up here. These are just completely different.
They're not complete though, right?
Different foot design.
They don't look as good.
Here's what I'm kind of going for with these. But this is
They're so flat.
Ankle base that the joint there will get welded onto. New pistons will be.
I don't know. The older feet look better, in my opinion.
The silhouette.
Oh, he didn't put them together though.
We haven't really talked about the arms in a minute.
Yeah, you haven't really done anything with the arms. It's just been legs the whole time. He doesn't skip leg day whatsoever.
Throughout the base, there is a metal endo on the inside, surrounded by the exoskeleton. The spring locks, though, one of them is set off here. I should probably reset that one.
No, but, set them all off.
You can set them
so you don't get hurt.
Pulling up on the spring.
He just winded it up
in the direction that it locks into, which is like this super.
That one little thing right here is what's holding it back from snapping. That's not enough defense.
But I can set it off if you'd like, if you want to see what that looks like. I figured out how to do it safely. Just keep my hand at the top. But it's that fast, and kind of blink and you'll miss it kind of deal. But that one back there.
I wouldn't be surprised if he goes and walks out and then notices that all of his neighbors put on like house for sale signs.
I'm going to get better springs. These are really just temporary for the insides of the fingers to give them even more like grip strength. Make its grip a lot stronger if they're not just these dinky.
Every upgrade, he just makes it scarier. More grip strength? Imagine this thing grabs you by the arm. You can't escape. He can rip your arm off.
Well, pneumatics or stronger springs that retract. That'll be much better. Good,
in what way? He says much better. In what? Like scaring people? Killing people? Look how dark his background is. Imagine something just starts sprinting at him from there. He's making it so human-like.
I'm not trying at all to move this. This is a very heavy piece of steel at the end of this, but it's all being supported with this piston here, which rotates.
I can just tell it's heavy though.
The joint.
He's kind of teaching us how to do it too. Like he's telling us the basics. That's another problem. There's endless problems with these videos. If there are more experienced like mechanics out there like him, they might get together and make an army, especially if people are funding this and supporting them with all this popularity. That box got like 100 spring locks. How many are you gonna add? If he adds it near the neck, I'm about to lose it.
Give it a little more tension. Higher grip strength.
It's pretty much sitting.
Today I am replacing the Mark 1 feet with the Mark 2 feet.
If I was Citra's neighbor and walked by and saw a complete version of Nosey, I'm about to get my phone, go to the call. Oh yeah, let me get 2 large pizzas and cheesy breadsticks. I gotta eat good before I die. The legs are like taller than me while sitting.
Faster and spring lock.
Oh, the new feet.
This is the
they don't got no toes though.
With the Mark 2 feet so far.
Bro, saying Mark 1, Mark 2 like he's Iron Man building suits. Don't deploy them.
Yeah, it's very. I don't want to hit. Okay. Same deal with these. Oh, okay.
That was by accident. He didn't even mean to do that. Both went off at the same time. Now imagine how many accidents can happen with those type of like springs while you're wearing that suit. Especially when you're trying to move around. Like I said, it's not for wearing. The only reason someone would be inside a suit like this is if he wants to torture himself or someone like murdered him and stuffed him in it.
Upon popular request, there will be 3 toes on the Mark 2 feet. And
who requested that? Nah, that's weird. What? Like, what's the point of adding an extra toe? We want it less human-like.
Extra stability needed to balance a fast boy like Nosey.
Keeps claiming it's fast. 10-foot heavy robot like that can't be moving that fast. No way. Unless you put wheels under it. Hold on, I don't want to give him ideas.
I've moved to Florida along with Nosey. We've moved across the country.
Wait, what? Why is he moving states? Don't visit mine next. Citra doesn't sound evil at all. It's just someone who's a fan of like Walton Files and FNAF and wanted to make his own version. But I feel like it's just slowly getting more and more intense and it's going a bit too far every time.
We've upgraded the feet and ankles, obviously, from the old Mark 1 feet, which aren't going anywhere. Obviously, they're...
Imagine in the next video, it's like progress report number 24. The feet are gone. It literally looks like he's getting up.
Rotate. Right? So you can hit more stances.
Well, wait, I heard some screws fall.
It can adapt to terrain better. It can, you know, just function a little bit more practically than
adapt to terrain.
The kind of dual rotation on the ankles. Iffy.
The music doesn't help
Those
either.
Are fine.
He listens to VHS tape music. That's what he does while building this. Oh no, this animatronic is about to be hitting people with spring lock kicks.
Drop the leg.
He's kneeling
It
now.
can collapse onto itself very
It's so mobile.
intensely.
It's like more flexible than me. This thing can do yoga. Florida already got enough crazy stuff going on. Why are you bringing more craziness there? Them poor alligators.
Hello everybody and welcome to movie night. Movie night with
He brought it in
Citra
his house.
and Nosey. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to
Why is bro so chill? He's sitting like he's waiting for someone to grab him a beer. Got his feet on the table and everything. He's making himself comfortable. Imagine he sits next to Nosey on the couch, right? And they're watching a movie. And then Nosey just puts his arm around him.
Hello everybody.
Oh, he's in his new
and
office.
welcome to progress report number 24. I'll show you first the sketch of what I'm making now, which is this is the kind of silhouette of the legs. Don't ignore this, but this is where this is what I'm making now.
I don't understand.
Here we have the beginnings of this.
I'm too stupid
But
for
this
this.
is
I'm
from the
not like
front.
William Afton. He's describing it to us like we're William Afton. That's the hips?
This unit here are the two twisting joints on the sides, which will be the foundations for lateral rotation of the hips. So kind of how we do this, you know?
Oh.
That's what those will be in charge of. And then from these
He's giving it hip mobility. He knows he's about to be moving like this. I see why he
Lateral,
moved to a different garage.
axis.
He needed a higher ceiling to
And
complete his project.
to do this,
This thing is 10 feet tall.
Just kind of mimic the human anatomy a little bit. Is how I'm approaching the construction of the thigh.
Yeah, let's hope this guy doesn't get the bad ending.
Nosey is, you know, on its own for a couple weeks or couple months or whatever. You know, just doing its
Yeah,
own
let's
thing.
hope it doesn't go
It
anywhere.
won't be damaged by the rain, water, anything, fire, bullets, nothing. But
Wait. Was he saying it has none of those weaknesses? Imagine this thing is like fire bulletproof. So that's like its pelvis?
this and these swivel.
I'm learning robot anatomy.
This. Just like it's kind of like bike pedals if you want to think about it that way. One moves this way, one moves this way, vice versa. This happen at the same
Oh,
time.
so
It's
it goes
kind of
like
a flip. You do
that.
it with one hand means the leg will be able to kick outwards like this and that.
He's
I
literally
am
stacking it with every movement.
Finger movement, finger range, and they are all identical except
The claws
lengths
were
are a
so
little bit,
unnecessary.
varied between them. You know, middle finger is the longest, pointer second longest, and pinky third.
He has a middle finger. So technically this thing even has the ability to flip you off. I see all these like progress report jokes and I'm just playing them in my head. Like imagine one of the next progress reports is just him like on the floor and the animatronic is standing above him. He could easily do that and freak everyone out.
Our friends, I don't know, they just showed up. We have them here now. I thought I left them in there.
They just showed up. Like I said, if there are spirits haunting those dolls, it's over after you build that robot.
Plate steel here, which we also did today. I haven't talked about that yet.
Whoa!
So let's bring the legs up to a standing upright position.
That thing can stand up fast!
Some good variation to it.
Imagine 10 feet tall. It's sitting down and it can get up that quickly. I swear, this guy better not code an evil AI for this animatronic. He has to import an AI like Baymax inside of him. Some cuttable friendly robot that helps heal people. But no, we're getting this, which I'm also curious about. Like, this is very interesting.
I mean, yes, I just don't want to drop. I don't want to drop the project.
That is way too heavy. I don't care if it's like very scary looking as long as it's nice. You know, if I pull up on this animatronic and it goes like ba la la la, I'll be fine.
This will be piston mounting on.
Is it thunderstorming outside? Rabbits? Wait, what is this? I thought I went to the wrong channel by accident, but he's just filming bunnies now. What kind of message are you trying to send, bro? What? What's with the signals? These lines represent like a signal. Can it hear? Echolocation? I see the vision. DoorDash? What vision? I bet a DoorDasher like saw that in the garage and they're like, gotta report it to the app. Why does it need echolocation? To better find you, my dear. This thing ain't catching me. Oh my god, this is actually so nostalgic. I remember these from Roblox obbies. Guys, it's fine. It's gonna need a lot of wiring and stuff, so if it actually threatens us, just throw water on it. It's just gonna get like short-circuited. It can't resist water unless he makes it water resistant. Okay, he has it
Maybe
kneeling.
you can see, you know, something's changed.
Yeah, he gave it a cock. Okay, we're getting like full-form content now. Nah, not this music. That music reminds me of, what was that movie? Get Out. This is weird. Why does he have this thing hung up? I mean, I already kind of predicted this. I was like, this is 10 feet tall. That's way too tall to be like finished in a garage. So now he took it outside. He's actually that dedicated. He got the help of a tree. It's almost finished. The animatronic. Why is he attaching? Oh, that's for welding. Okay. I thought he was like hooking up electricity to this joint. He's just like in the middle of nowhere doing this. Imagine coming by with a car, just driving by and seeing this. That's like his last progress video. I'm caught up. So he didn't make a body at all. It's gonna take a while. I don't want to doubt Citra. He's an amazing, talented person in building stuff. He's doing this all alone. It's beyond impressive, but I don't know. I can't see this 10-foot robot actually like moving properly and functioning on his own. Well, everyone, that was me checking out the Citra Nosey Animatronic that everybody was like commenting about. Yeah, that's like the most realistic animatronic I've ever seen. That's like the closest you can get to FNAF IRL besides like the FNAF movie. I think I've seen some attempts at animatronics, but they never were like this serious. This is like real metal, real spring locks that could get you hurt. Again, it's too early to say how functional this robot is about to be. Bada boo. Depending on how much more we're gonna see soon, I might make another video on this. As always though, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe. But for now, I'm done.